Hi, I'm Glenn Schofield. This is Michael Condrey, and we are the founders of Sledgehammer Games. When we wanted to tell this story, it was a story that we've been writing for a long time, and it's about chronological events, things that happen in this person's life and things that happen in the world around them, and we have a direct storyline, right? It's like a movie to us, or a book. You know, at the end of the book, at the end of the movie, they don't say, choose your ending. And we have a story to tell, and we really wanted to tell it our way because we thought it was, interesting, and we have an ending in which we feel is fitting towards this whole story. So having different endings didn't make sense to us, and having this one storyline we felt was really propelled you through the whole game.
There are some really iconic levels from many of the previous Call of Duty games, and All Gilead Up is certainly one of them. And we talk about it
all the time. Yeah.
The AC-130 level from Modern Warfare 1, COD 4. There's, top 10 levels that as fans that we all love.
Yeah.
We hope to think that we've delivered some pretty compelling levels that will become in that class of sort of iconic Advanced Warfare and Call of Duty levels. We've focused along the way on pacing and innovative new ways to play the game, so I think we've got a couple pretty special ones up our sleeve.
To me, it's the totality of the game that really, all those things together, and we'll let each player pull out the ones that they like.
Well, there's a couple different things. I know right off the bat, one of the things that we heard loud and clear coming out of Modern Warfare 3 was from fans, while they loved that game, and it was Action Game of the Year, we were really proud of it, they were asking for innovation and new ways to play. And taking it into the near future, into a conflict 40 to 50 years in the future, allowed it to stay grounded and relatable, and not a science fiction game, not jump the shark into laser beams and time travel and true science fiction, but remain near enough to the Call of Duty sort of heart and soul of a modern conflict, but give us all the access to future tech of tomorrow. DVD, we spent a lot of time focused on esports. From day one, we've had a really strong interaction with fans, all fans really, and including the competitive community. So I think TREYARCH did a fantastic job, really setting a high water mark for great engagement with the esports community. TREYARCH continued to add to that sort of suite, and we feel like we've brought a lot ourselves. So, we're excited about what the esports engagement's going to look like for the new season, which starts in Columbus in November, and we think it's going to be a good season for Advanced Warfare.
EXO-SURVIVAL mode is our co-op mode that we're shipping with, and we're really proud of it. It's taken all the best parts of the exoskeleton from single player and multiplayer, and thrown it into this fast, frenetic co-op mode, which is best played with you and your friends. I mean, 4-player. But you can customize your character. You choose from 3 different types of characters. You customize your weapon, and you customize your EXO, and there's more in this one. I mean, we've thrown so much into this that you can create a character that really specifically defines you.
Like, you're moving around the map and you're moving fast, so it's really, really interesting to see how people play. For the slower, more methodical play styles, I think you're going to have to watch your back. Like, people are going to be coming at you pretty fast. Hi, Rising Sun 2013. Squads is not back in Advanced Warfare. However, there is a ton of what makes that co-op experience great that you will find We have our combat readiness program, we have online and offline bots, we have ability to play in private matches locally, so a lot of what you love there, but Squads itself does not make its return to Advanced Warfare. Yeah, so there's a lot of really great new movements in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and we're seeing a lot of really compelling and interesting ways for people to chain movements together, right? So
Should have seen what I pulled off the other day.
So boost and dodge and slam, these sort of chain movements are really elegant and compelling, and no doubt as players master this movement set and turn them into some really interesting new ways to throw off a, 360 YY drop shot sort of move after a boost, it's going to be pretty cool, I think. Camos in Advanced Warfare are really interesting. We've got your standard camos that you unlock via challenges, and you also have your camos that you unlock through supply drops. And those are both pretty interesting, and they can work together. So you can get a really kick-ass, rare piece of gear, loot gear, for your weapon. You'll have a particular variant with a really kick-ass camo. And in addition, you can apply your user camos to that that you've unlocked through various challenges. And those do not reset when you prestige. Red Star. So we've done a couple of things to address sort of what we thought was a required perk, dead silence, in previous versions of Call of Duty for certain game modes, specifically like Search and Destroy, where essentially you had to take it to be competitive, and we didn't think that was the intent or a well-balanced sort of decision. So we've addressed some of what dead silence does through the audio system. Our new audio engine handles audio occlusion and better sort of representation of real-world audio. In addition, we've put EXO mute on as an EXO ability, driven from your battery. And this essentially gives you sort of a lot of the behaviors that dead silence gave, but now timed to your battery, which is much more strategic and really forces you to choose when to use it in a match.
We want to have a nice offering for DLC. We're just finishing the game, and heads down on the launch coming up. But the idea is that we want to offer more than has been offered before. I mean, I think that's any team's goal, and hopefully what you'll see from us in the future will make you pretty happy.
Camos are making their return in sort of the traditional sense that you know, which can be unlocked via challenges. And obviously the more challenges, the more rare the camo, the more badass it looks. And in addition, there is camos that are part of the weapon variants that you get through supply drops. And those also look pretty kick-ass and unique. So if you can, work your way up through the highest camo challenges and unlock what's even more awesome than Diamond, because we have a high-end one coming that's new to Call of Duty, or get the most rare and elite versions of the weapon variants through supply drops that also has its own amazing and kick-ass looking camo. Yeah, so lots more camos and ways to earn them and more kick-ass looking stuff than ever before in Call of Duty.